All right, so Joe B, we're going to be at the game tomorrow. 3 of us are going to be at the game tomorrow against Anaheim. What does Anaheim have?
Anaheim has size. Anaheim still has the remnants of an outstanding offensive team, and they're really good down the middle. I mean, today is a study day for me, Lurch. I'm getting acclimated and understanding about their personnel. But when I look at Anaheim right away, I go right down the middle. They adjusted some things last night. When you can play a center rotation of Getzlaf, Raquel, and Kessler, obviously you can withstand a lot of strength from the other team. They're a very, very big team. Corey Perry is the kind of player who's always going to be an offensive-minded winger around the goal. He plays with a snarl. He's not afraid to get in your face. Andrew Cogliano may be the fastest player in the Western Conference. I mean, he's just a cheetah on the ice. And their defense is young, I think impressionable, and getting better and better. I always like to watch Hampus Lindholm and Cam Fowler. Their goaltender is an outstanding American prospect in John Gibson. That team's tough. That team's tough.
Joe B, you realize when Lurch asked you that question, he was looking for a gambling angle. You realize that, right?
Oh, throwing some cash.
Of course I will.
Yeah, that's the way it always works.
I mean, I have to if I'm at a Caps game.
The thing is, I don't share that same persuasion with you, so I don't know how is it judged? Are you giving a goal and a half, or what's the line, if you will?
Well, you can either play them straight up to win, but you're laying some odds, or you play the puck line where you lay a goal and a half. And the way they've been playing at home,
Anaheim's been on the road for a while.
Yeah.
It's not easy for the Western Conference specific teams to maintain a really strong road trip all the way through. The Caps have been so good at home. I know you know where I'm leaning.
I know.
Yeah,
I mean,
we can see.
And they've been just
Joe's
destroying
leading.
teams at home.
Squeaky leaner.
Yeah,
It's amazing what they're doing at home. It truly is.
joined by Joe Beninati, play-by-play voice of the Capitals on CSN Mid-Atlantic. Criminally underappreciated Nicklas Backstrom. Oh, he's only 3 points out of the points lead in the entire NHL with 57 points. He's got 16 goals and 41 helpers, also known as apples.
A lot of apples. And
Lots of them.
A lot of motivation right now, Cakes. I think I'm seeing a more determined Nicklas Backstrom than ever, taking a bigger and brighter leadership role on this team. And this team has a bunch of leaders on and off the ice, even guys who don't necessarily wear letters. You know Ovechkin and Backstrom are going to lead by their seniority and by their ability level. You know that Justin Williams and Brooks Orpik are going to be awesome off the ice as well as on it. But I think I'm seeing a more motivated Nicklas Backstrom now, and I think, he looks into the cameras and he said, what happened last year is not acceptable, and it stings, and it hurts, and they don't want to ever live through that again. And more than anything, guys, from a motivational standpoint, Craig Laughlin and I, John Walton and I said this to a group of season ticket holders yesterday, this hockey team, as it's presently constructed, knows it's not going to be together 100% a year from now, regardless of cup or no cup. And I think they're all banding together because they are incredibly tight. I know that's cliche to say, but this is a really close-knit team right now that wants desperately to win one for the entire group because they know, because of economics, because of expansion draft, et cetera, salary cap figures, they're not going to be able to keep this group together as it is right now in its entirety next season. So they are motivated to win now more than ever.
Joe, give us the percentage likelihood that TJ Oshie will be in a Capitals sweater next season.
20%.
Boy, you love to ask tough questions, don't you?
I do, yes.
20%.
That's not a cupcake. Did I hear 20%?
Yeah.
No, I got to go a little higher than that, but TJ is having an extraordinary year, and he's going to get more goals, and he's going to want to get paid. He's in that time frame, that window in his career where it's his turn.
And so are the Junks, Joe, and Joe B.
Way overdue.
I mean, we're all in that window.
All?
Yes.
It should happen for all of us, but you're going to have to make some hard decisions. I would love for the team to come right out now tomorrow and say they've re-signed TJ Oshie. But if that happens at the dollars that TJ can command, possibly you're going to have to make some really hard decisions with respect to Carl Alsner and further on down the line. It's not going to be easy to keep them all. But percentage-wise, I'll go right now. I'll go 50-50 right now.
Do you think there's
I'll
a
take
chance?
A coin flip.
What are the chances that? I know we got to go. I'm sorry, you got 10 seconds. Do you think they can keep? Will they for sure keep one of the two, Alsner or Oshie?
I think so, EB. I would,
one of the two.
In their heart of hearts, they want them both. But I don't know how creative you have to get, and I don't know how how much you can squeeze out of the restricted free agents. The unrestricted guys, that's where the money's going to go. But a restricted guy like Yevgeny Kuznetsov, how much more can you squeeze from him? He's turned it on in the last 6 weeks. Again, he looks like an elite player.
Right.
He's going to have to get close to double salary. Maybe. I hope I'm wrong, because I don't think you can do the math with all of that.